If you're ready to close the book on Boba Fett, we have some happier Star Wars news from Respawn. We'll talk about 3 new games coming to a galaxy very, very near.
And we've got a ton of brand new Call of Duty news. It's a big week for Call of Duty fans. Right now on Gaming News Weekly. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming News Weekly. We've got another big week of video game news to talk about. My name is E-Rock the Red. I am joined, as always, by Full Clip, and we're gonna talk about that video game news that you need to know. We're the best weekly video game news show that is out there, and yeah, how you been, dude? What's going on?
Oh, good. I mean, you know I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. I've been playing it since Modern Warfare 2, well, earlier than that, actually. But, yeah, excited about this week's news. How are you?
I'm great. Yeah, I couldn't believe that everything that was happening was Call of Duty related. And it was from all different sources, too. I thought, was there like some sort of a fan convention? Nope. It just happened to all come out this week. But, yeah, I am good. I'm tired, but I'm good. And that's all I got to say.
Nice. Yeah, did you play anything interesting this past week?
Dude, I've not been playing anything. I don't know if I talked about it before, but sports gambling just became legal in New York State. So that's all I've been doing. Just staring at sports books and just betting on sports. Not a great idea. But yeah,
I wondered about that text
over.
The text at 3 a.m. about borrowing $500.
Disregard that. I'm back in the black, baby. We're still making bank. So yeah, I have been. The gaming has kind of been pushed to the side this past week. I haven't really done much between that and the other podcast and stuff like that. So yeah, unfortunately, what did I play on the weekend? I played on the weekend. Oh, and I just played. I played Rocket League, and we played Dark Souls 3 with some friends. So I did do a little bit of gaming, but nothing new, nothing exciting. Some old standbys. What about you?
Yeah, I checked out one of those new releases from last week on the Xbox, PC Game Pass in my case, Paparazzi.
Oh no, I did too.
Did you?
I had a 3-year-old to play with. I don't know what your excuse was.
I was just checking it out. I've never played a game that's more looks like it was made in Roblox before.
Dude, it looks more Robloxy than Roblox does. There were good reviews that came out before I started looking at this game, and then I started it, and it is such a janky. The movement is terrible, the menus are just everything is terrible, and then on top of that, it looks terrible. My 3-year-old didn't even like it. He was like, "It looks like shit."
I'd say it's like Pokemon Snap if it were made in Roblox.
Yeah, exactly. And if it wasn't as exciting, all the dogs looked the same. I thought I'm a dog lover and I like different breeds and stuff like that. And you could differentiate maybe 4 different breeds in this game. I was going to try, I have a Pekingese. I was like, I'm going to find a Pekingese and we're going to take pictures of it. And it's going to be my best friend. I'm going to put a hat on it. No, they were all terriers. And I got a bone to pick with Paparazzi.
Yeah, if they would have let us breed the dogs into our own crossbreeds and...
Now I know why you checked it out. For the breeding. I should have known. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. All right. Well, enough about us. Unless you had anything to add. I didn't want to cut you off.
No more about breeding.
All right.
For now.
Let's get into, to the meat of the show. Let's start with our new releases from last week. All right, first thing that came out last week, January 28th for the Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Is it Arceus? Arceus? Is it a hard C? It's a soft C. Okay. So this is it's now out from the Nintendo Switch for all you Pokemon aficionados. This is a bold new direction for the Pokemon series. It's got the same core gameplay, but now with new action and role-playing elements to it. It's kind of got a 3D, it looks like the new Zelda games. It looks really cool. It's set in the Sinnoh region. And it's kind of like a prequel to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, like an origin story. It's before Pokemon trainers, before the Pokemon League. Like the Pokeballs are wooden. It looks really, really cool. I'm not even a big Pokemon guy. I'm kind of becoming one because my wife and kid are both super into Pokemon. So like we got Pokemon Snap, and now we're both playing Pokemon Go. So I'm like kind of getting in there, and I'm super excited to play this one. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up on Pokemon. I was at that perfect age point where that was my childhood, and I have nothing but nostalgia for the first couple of generations. Since then, though, I mean, I've kind of checked out. I did play that recent, Let's Go Pikachu, one of those on Switch, and I liked it because it was mainly focused on that first generation. From what I've seen of Pokemon Legends Arceus, they have a good mix of new and old. I think Nintendo knows that the people buying a lot of these games, as expensive as they are and everything, as hard as it is to find a Switch as well, they're trying to keep the older generation involved, which I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I'll check it out down the road, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks... I like it because it's... I don't like the way that the older ones are. The turn-based RPG, real simplified. This one looks more at my alley. Action game. You could throw out your Pokemon to like do battles for you and stuff like that. It looks really cool. I'm hearing great things. Currently, it's at an 86 on Metacritic, which is amazing. The one drawback they're saying is that the performance is at the lower end as far as graphically and stuff like that. The limitations of the Switch, and they seemingly maybe hurried up the game a little bit. From reviews I see, if they gave it another year, they could have really fine-tuned it, made it the best Pokemon game. Because already they're saying it's got the best story of any of the Pokemon games. And the idea behind it is really new and interesting. So I'm excited. We'll probably get it this week sometime, and hopefully I'll report back next week.
Nice.
All right, and our second new release from last week, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection. This came out January 28th for the PlayStation 5. It'll come out for PC sometime in 2022. No word yet on that will be. But this is the two Uncharted, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and then Uncharted Lost Legacy, both the PlayStation 4 games. Two of the best PlayStation 4 games. And I still have to finish them. And I may look for a sale on this one because I'm hearing amazing things about the upgraded visuals, and it just loads faster. They integrated the DualSense controller into some of the gameplay, so it sounds really cool. And they're just saying it looks beautiful. So I mean the previous games, the PS4 versions, I thought looked beautiful. So yeah, have you played these Uncharted games?
I've not, but am I thinking of the right thing? They have a movie that's about to come out, or maybe it's already out?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they got the movie coming out soon. So, yeah, it's a great story. Have you played any of the Uncharted games?
No.
No. Yeah, you should check them out. It's a great, it's like, an 8-hour movie that you play. Yeah. Basically, each one of them is kind of the same. So,
is that like a PlayStation only title?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It's basically Sony's version of Indiana Jones is basically it, except more wisecracking. So yeah, I definitely recommend all of the Uncharted games, and then especially, if you've got a PS5, I think this is the way to play these last two games. So, all right, that's it for our new releases from last week. Let's move in. Let's talk Call of Duty. Let's talk about our news of the week. All right, let's start with our Call of Duty news. We got a lot of Call of Duty news. First one, let's talk about, there's rumors from reliable sources that are saying that the next title is going to be a follow-up to 2019's Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and basically just a reboot of 2009's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So it's it's a little confusing. If you're a fan of Call of Duty, you know what I'm talking about. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, in my opinion, one of the greatest in the Call of Duty world. I don't know how you feel about it.
I think that sentiment is echoed widely.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a classic. That's a lot of people's first Call of Duty, if not, Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare back in the day.
Yeah, it was great. I remember that was one of the, that was one of the ones where I came home and I played it for hours every day, and it was just like, that was the one that got me hooked. So yeah, that'll be really cool to see if that's true. And the other thing they're talking about, so normally they've been releasing these games in November. They're saying this might be moved up to an October release because the data from the most recent releases is not showing that November is the best month to release these. So maybe we'll get a little bit sooner, maybe September, October instead of a little later. But they also did say, another rumor is that possible Warzone expansion or new release coming also later that year, sometime in the fall. So already a lot to look forward to.
Oh yeah.
And that's only the first one. Number 2, PlayStation players rejoice. The next 3 Call of Duty games will be released on the PlayStation consoles. So now, I'm assuming that means that one, the one we just talked about. And then Treyarch is going to get a title. And then this leads to our third topic. Some speculation that the third one is going to just be a Call of Duty Warzone 2. Like an entirely new standalone sequel to Warzone, but built specifically for PC and the next-gen consoles. So no backwards integration with your previous stuff. I'm sure your stats and stuff will probably carry over. But it's unsure if this is the third one that they're talking about, or if there's going to be a third in the annual Call of Duty series. So again, it's all rumors right now, speculation. But it's fun to talk about. It's fun to think, what if? Now, do you think after these 3, do you think it goes exclusive to Microsoft?
I think that they would really have to crunch the numbers and come up with a reason why not to sell millions more copies by having it on PlayStation as well.
It seems, to me, that makes the most sense, especially if you're talking about a free-to-play game, too. Those you want in as many. Like, if we're talking, like, if Warzone 2 maybe has some sort of a timed exclusivity, and that would go. But that doesn't make sense to have that one. Free-to-play games, you want to get out there in as many homes as possible. Get the the sales from inside the game. So, yeah, it is. It's all exciting. It's all happening. That Warzone 2, they're saying, is speculation for a 2023 release. So, I haven't played Warzone in, I can't tell you how long. First of all, I deleted it because it took up so much space on my system. And then I just got eclipsed. Like, everybody is so good at the game that I would, like, you get in there, you get your loadouts, and then, like, you're 15 minutes into the game, and then you're dead, and you got to do it all over again. And it's just frustrating. But I would love a do-over. Give me Warzone 2. I'm right back out there day 1. So
yes, and that's going to be interesting because if I read correctly, Treyarch is going to be developing that as well. But usually you just have whoever's making the new COD that year also makes the Warzone variation after some event goes down and everything changes over. And I don't know what happens to things you've bought in Warzone every time that happens. But this is going to do 2 things for Microsoft / Activision / Blizzard / whatever now. This is going to wipe that slate clean so that if you have anything you've bought a lot of money, or you've bought for a lot of money, it's gone,
Yeah.
presumably, and
Yeah.
in Warzone 2. And you're going to have to spend a lot more money if you want to look cool in there again.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how that sits with people that have spent a lot of money in the game.
And it seems like the other thing they're trying to do there by keeping it next gen and PC exclusive, it should be more grand in some way,
Absolutely.
either graphically or how many people are on the map.
Yep.
Maybe
it would
game
have
modes.
to be. It would have to be.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it would. You know, I like something like that, pushing the boundaries of these newer systems. Dude, it would look amazing. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, only time will tell. We'll keep an eye out for more information regarding those things. Let's move on. Let's talk about a possible new Blizzard game. Well, we know it is a new Blizzard game because they announced it, but who knows when. So basically what it is a new AAA survival game that they're creating for PC and console. Now, this is set in a brand new universe, and we know a lot about this. Not a lot, I should say. We know enough about it because the information is out there. They're hiring for multiple positions within the company to create this game. And in a blog post announcing the job, they said the new game will be a place full of heroes we have yet to meet, stories yet to be told, and adventures yet to be lived. A vast realm of possibility waiting to be explored. And so alongside this job listing, they included two pieces of artwork. One of them it shows like someone crossing over from modern day civilization into like a fantasy world, and then another where it's like some kind of a hunter dressed in like armor and stuff like that. So not sure if that's like what the game's going to look like, or if that's just kind of like some ideas that they're working with. But the Blizzard manager, Mike Ybarra, he tweeted that he said, "I've played many hours of this project with the team, and I'm incredibly excited about the team's vision and the brand new world it presents for players to immerse themselves in together. Join us to help make it a reality." So, I mean, he's played hours of it, so I don't know what that means is how far along they are. But again, they're hiring for like every position, art and story and, creating. So it's exciting though. Anytime there's a new Blizzard title, you get excited because it's going to be, it's going to be good. Hopefully. I mean, we can always hope. We haven't seen it. What's the last new Blizzard title that we've had?
Maybe Overwatch. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, as far as new IPs, definitely. I think you're right. Because, I mean, they keep making the World of Warcraft expansions and the Diablos and that sort of thing. But, yeah, as far as like a whole new world, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. When do you think we'll hear more about this? Like an actual announcement of it?
Not for a while. If they're just hiring like all these creators, especially like this whole shakeup too, like it's got to be slowing down production. I feel like maybe considering there's hours of gameplay and they've got like a kind of an idea, maybe we'll get a little bit more, or maybe like a teaser trailer at some point in the future. But I have to think this is probably a ways off.
Yeah, and with the acquisition, Microsoft has publicly said that they kind of believe in autonomy with these studios that are under them, but also with the case with Activision Blizzard, it's going to be like directly under Bobby Kotick, or is it Bobby Kotick? Am I thinking?
Yep.
Phil Spencer.
Oh, Phil Spencer, yeah,
over at Xbox.
Yeah,
he's going to be the boss over there. So this is a project that we might just have to wait and see if it comes out or not.
Yeah. Well, even then, I mean, that's not going to take place until June of 2023. The was it 23 or 2022? It's 23, right?
I think next year. They said 18 months.
Yeah. So, I mean, from now until then, that's when the actual, the acquisition happens. So, yeah, so I don't know what this means for game development. I'm assuming that it's just going to keep moving on and just hope that they got the best people behind it. But, yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm not a big survival game fan, really. I've played them and I've enjoyed them, but I get frustrated with them. Like, so it'll be interesting to see what they're adding to it, how they kind of make it a Blizzard title.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Again, just wait and see. Keep it dialed in, as they say, to Gaming News Weekly. We'll have all this new information for you. More new games being announced. EA announced 3 new Star Wars games are coming from Respawn, including a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which we knew was going to happen. Like, that was a hit. Everybody loved the Fallen Order game. So that's the first one. And then the next 2 are a first-person shooter and a strategy game. So the first-person shooter is going to be directed by Peter Hirschman, who has a long history of involvement with Star Wars titles. And then the strategy game is going to be developed by new studio Bit Reactor. And I know there's people from Firaxis in there, and they're the people behind like all the other like tactical strategy games like the XCOM and that sort of thing. So some big names going to be helming these things. It'll be interesting to see like what the first person shooter is going to be like. Now, my assumption would be that it would be a little bit more story driven because there's Battlefront out there, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know how that's going to work. But, I mean, you talk about a first-person shooter in the hands of Respawn, and I'm excited.
Yeah. So what happened to you with Warzone? You said, you play it for a little bit at the beginning, but then you quickly get sort of outclassed there. Yep. Same thing happened to me with Apex Legends. Yep. So I don't know how much story is in Apex Legends since launch, but Respawn to me means Titanfall. And, well, there's not really much of a story in either of the Titanfall games. Titanfall 2, definitely. But that is like a sleeper, one of the best first-person shooters of all time.
Absolutely.
My book.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I loved Titanfall 2, dude. That was one of the other games where I came home and I just played it for like hours into the night and just like, yeah,
satisfying in every
it
every
was
way.
Dude. When you get like, I mean, when you're getting kills out there, and then when you get your Mac, dude, and that just drops in, and you just start crushing. Like, yeah, they need to make another one of those.
Yes, they do. I've always been afraid that they're not going to because Respawn is under EA, and under their direction. In my opinion, and I think it's shared by a few others, they botched the launch of Titanfall 2.
Oh, absolutely.
And, yeah, I don't know if we'll see a Titanfall 3, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, maybe they're just going to drop mechs into Apex. That's
maybe
probably
so.
going to be the next thing. But, yeah, it's exciting. We know that Respawn makes quality titles, so the fact that they have faith in them to give them the Star Wars franchise, that's huge. Now, if I wish I was a bigger Star Wars fan, I'd be a little bit more excited. But even still, I think, just the idea of these new games being made from Respawn, whether or not they have the Star Wars, mask or not, it's just, you're going to get good games at the core. So, very exciting stuff. And let's see, what's next? PlayStation Plus games for February were announced. I'll just do a quick run through of them. We got Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. This is Borderlands 2 DLC, basically, and it's kind of just a taste of the Tiny Tina's Wonderland that's coming out later this year. So I'm excited because I've talked about it here before. I had no idea what Tiny Tina Wonderland was. When I saw more about it, I was like, okay, this looks great. Very excited for the game. Now that I could get like a little idea of what it's going to be like, I'm very excited and, get it included in the PlayStation Plus. The other titles are Planet Coaster, which is like a new roller coaster tycoon game where you can build amusement parks and roller coasters and ride them. You can download other people's roller coasters, which would probably be like the one thing that I do in the game, find like the craziest roller coaster and just download it. And then the other game, EA Sports UFC 4, which is basically the latest version of the popular MMA series. These games will be available February 1st, And until then, you can still download Persona 5 Strikers, Dirt 5, and Deep Rock Galactic. Any of those games you excited for?
I plan on checking out Deep Rock Galactic. I'm pretty sure it's on the Game Pass as well.
I don't even know. I played it on PlayStation Plus. Did I tell you about it? We played it a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fun. I definitely recommend it, especially if you could play with some friends. Because I mean, my friends and I got in a huge fight on it though, because like we were just like, there's 4 of us playing. 3 of us were super drunk, and 1 of us wasn't. So the drunk ones were having fun, just digging holes straight down into the ground. And then like I was trying to like cut through and like rescue them, and the other guy's like, "We need to do the mission. Let's go." So like it made a big fight, but it was a lot of fun, just because it's all procedurally generated and it's pretty much endless. Like it's just like you just dig anywhere. But yeah, that one's good. And I think I'll check out the Planet Coaster and the UFC. They're included. Might as well check them out. All right, last up, and this is a big one. In an interview with Men's Journal, The Rock said he's making another video game property as a movie, and it's going to be one of the biggest video games. Let me read you the direct quote, what he said. I can't tell you which game in particular we're doing, but there will be an announcement this year. We're going to bring one of the biggest, most badass games to the screen, one that I've played for years. He explained how he plans to do right by our gamer friends, but that really we're just going to make a great movie. So, what was when you first saw that? What was your speculation?
I didn't know. I had to sit there and think of like, could it be Assassin's Creed? No, there's already an Assassin's Creed movie.
Yep.
And it went like that for like 5 different games that have been turned into probably pretty bad movies in the past.
Yeah. I mean, so he made Doom. He made Rampage, both video game movies. Jumanji, not a video game per se. It's I think it was at some point.
Adjacent.
Yeah. So yeah, my thought was going to be Animal Crossing was my first thought.
Yeah.
That was he was going to be out there doing his thing.
Fortnite speculated.
Fortnite, yep. Minecraft. But we've since heard more again, rumors, speculation that the game will be a Call of Duty, or the movie will be a Call of Duty movie. So more exciting Call of Duty news. I don't know who he would play in the whole thing. Like, I know a lot of people were hoping for like it was gonna be like a Gears of War game or something along those lines. But Call of Duty would be fun. I don't know what story it's gonna. There's so many stories.
Yeah. Hopefully it's something along the lines of maybe one of the like Infinity Wards, maybe even like Black Ops.
Yeah,
it would be cool if it went in one of those universes.
Mm-hmm. Black Ops has a great. I think that's my favorite story is the Black Ops story as far as the characters, and like I love the idea like all that the tech and stuff like that they use in it. It's really cool. So yeah, I could definitely see that being the case.
Yeah. No, I did look into it, and there actually was a Call of Duty movie that they made a few years back called, like, Beyond the Call of Duty. And I didn't even watch the trailer, so I don't want to talk too bad about it without knowing anything about it. But it kind of looked like a B movie.
Really? Interesting. Now, are you sure it was related to the video game?
It was the same
series?
Call of Duty logo, so somebody's going to be in trouble if it wasn't.
It's possible, yeah. All right, well, again, we'll just have to speculate until we get more news from The Rock about what new movie it's going to be. I'm still hoping for maybe like I don't know, Pac-Man. Maybe he'll play Pac-Man. Kevin Hart will be one of the ghosts. Oh, that movie was terrible. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Who's it? Maybe a Bloodborne. The Rock as Johnny Bloodborne.
I want a Paparazzi the movie.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's just go buy a bunch of dogs and we'll make it ourselves.
Yep.
All right, that is it for our news from this past week. Did I miss anything? Anything you want to add to that selection?
I don't think there's any more Call of Duty news that we can cover.
No, and I can't. I physically cannot force myself to say duty one more time. Too much duty. All right, let's talk about a brand new content creator of the week. This week, we are recognizing JXMZLLY, Jixumzilly. That's, of course, how you say his name, right? As our content creator.
I have no idea.
We'll call him Zilly. We'll call him Zilly for short, you know?
Yeah, that'll work.
He's our new content creator of the week. We were drawn to him just solely, first and foremost, by his amazing thumbnails. Love his thumbnails. They're clean. They really grab the eye. And then on top of that, the variety of games he plays. Did I scroll down through his page to like maybe the first 15, 16 videos? Not a repeated game in the entire bunch. And on top of that, like as he's playing in it, it's funny, dude. He's playing like with his friends, and they're just having a blast. One of my favorite ones was the Human Fall Flat. Like, I enjoy anybody watching or playing Human Fall Flat. And then like when you got someone playing with their friends and they're just having a blast, dude. I'll sit there and I'll watch that all day. But yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. He's out there on all the socials too. You know, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. He's doing TikTok dances out there. He's doing it all. Go check him out. What do you want to add about our friend Zilly?
Yeah, I really like that variety of content that he's got as well. And yeah, his thumbnails are unique, and that's really kind of cool. I appreciate he's out there grinding. Yeah, like you said, on all those social platforms. Mm-hmm. And I do appreciate that the way he's approaching Fruit Lab with these 2 to 8 minute long videos,
yep.
All of them kind of unique. He's not just using it as a TikTok dump, as
Yeah.
Nice variety.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and they're meaty chunks that gets you invested in the thing. If you got the time, just get on your phone or whatever. You got 8 minutes while you're pooping. Perfect. You go watch one of JXM Zilly's videos. But yeah, keep it up, Zilly, my man. And go follow him. Make sure you follow him on any and all of the platforms he's subscribed to. I will put his a link to his page in the show notes. And go check him out. All right, that's it for our show. What do you got to add? Give me something good.
Yeah. So it's probably about time we bring back like a giveaway or something.
Yes.
So I'm thinking if people can
pick
comment,
everybody,
like leave a meaningful comment on this video.
Pick a number between 1 and 10. Go.
Uh-oh.
I'm talking about for the future comments. If
okay.
Just go on there, pick a number between 1 and 10, and that way I'll know that you watched this video. And if it's a number between 1 and 10, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I'll quadruple it. And if it's the one I'm not thinking of, I'll sextuple it. Is this confusing enough for you, FC?
I'm going to leave the math to you.
Yeah, but we'll also do a regular giveaway. We'll do the wheel. So make sure you're following us on Fruit Lab. And we'll throw out some ideas soon. I think, comments is a great way to engage. So we'll do that. We'll make an announcement. We'll put it up in a slice or something for the future. But I was thinking about the same thing today, and I think it's a great idea. But also, pick a number between 1 and 10. All right.
Yeah. And,
I'm done.
One more thing to add.
Just go ahead.
We just hosted the Fruit Lab Partners and Awards for this past Friday, and man, I'm tired from having definitely already filmed that and edited that. And so go check that out if you haven't already, and show the Partners and Award winners some love.
Yep, we did it. I'm sure we did a great job too, and we'll be invited back for more. All right, let's end the show. My name is E-Rock the Red. This guy is Full Clip. Follow us on Fruit Lab. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter as Pop Culture Playground. You can go check out Full Clip on Twitch. He's fullclip_FL out there. Call of Dutying, Halo Infiniting, Minecrafting, all those things. And then definitely if you just want to listen to the show, we are available wherever podcast services are shooting out podcasts. If you do happen to check us out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please leave us a 5-star review there, and it would mean so much to us. But otherwise, we'll see you around. We'll see you where we see you. And I just want to say duty 6 more times. All right, that's it. We're out of here. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Later.